I'm going to talk about the art now because he breaks into yet another one of these art rooms. And the art in all of these rooms is like old coffee advertisement posters, war bond posters, old desk toys, hi-fis. There's a Newton's Cradle in one of them. All of it is so twee and so trad, and it's a total inversion of the way that dictatorships have tended to feel about art, whether that's the Nazis or whether that's, the USSR and socialist realism or whatever. It's a movie that's too scared to use any art that's confrontational to make its point. He's never going to break open a wall and find like an Otto Dix painting looking at him, because this movie hates modernism and it hates modernist art. And so all of the city is like brushed concrete and like steel and all of these modern forms, and this realm of like comfort and like an art and feeling that belongs to sort of like tweedy, like it's a very conscious decision to use a Yeats poem that isn't political, that's from the beginning of his life when he's like simping for Maud Gonne and like writing her poems like please step on my dreams. It's genuinely so uncontroversial, and it's the opposite of the way governments think about art.
That's a really interesting point. Actually, it would have been much stronger if he'd opened the secret art room and he'd found like a recording of Jordan Gray playing the piano with her penis. Like,
well, I can get worse. I can get worse with this. Well, like one point he like runs his hands over like an old hi-fi system, and it's like what this is telling you is like, one day, Americans, all of this shit in your house could be dangerous to big government. And it's like, it is dangerous now, at the time that you make this, because you kill and kill and kill to have these things and to like retain these things. And maybe fucking Mr. Equilibrium Man is onto something. Maybe I've talked myself around and we should all be on Prosium.
Well, the thing is that when you show me a group of guys with long hair wearing like scarves and beanies, and they're all in a room looking at like a cigarette advert from the 1970s and going, I wish we could go back. That is me I'm seeing me in this film. So in many ways, actually, I quite like it is funny that like the concept of like like the resistance in this is just like a bunch of dirty guys stood looking at like the Mona Lisa, right?
Again, a totally decontextualized,
because it's
meaningless
just
piece
like,
of art.
That's the art, right? That's what people know.
It's just there
it's
because
not a
that's
good
what
painting.
art is.
It's just a famously stolen painting.
It's just what art is. Like, it's like if you like Google art, I'm pretty sure the Mona Lisa is going to be page 1, result 1.
Yeah, one art, please.
I guess you're right. It would have been better if they'd used sort of, more confrontational art.
I mean, you can say that it's like it goes to your transgender theory and that the Mona Lisa is like cryptic and feminine, but other than that, it doesn't really seem to make much impression on him. What does make an impression is he listens to some Beethoven, and we get essentially the same bit that The Lives of Others does later on, which is Lennon and the Appassionata. Like he's like struck down by the music, and this is something that I really like. I think it's well acted.
Oh yeah, again, Bale carrying the entire fucking movie.
Yeah. Also, he drops a big snow globe, which is Citizen Kane. Fine, whatever.